Okay guys, today is the day that we start turning this van into our Australian tiny home on wheels.
It still feels quite surreal that we bought a van.
What the hell are we doing? We have set ourselves a crazy 30-day challenge to find, buy and build a van ready to take us into the Australian Outback. Billy, we're building a van. Oh no, this is the one I'm scared about. No! Ah!
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel a little bit lethargic. The heat is getting to us. We measured this like 6 million times.
So far we have found and bought the van. But now the big challenge begins of trying to convert this thing with no facilities from scratch while living in it. This will be fun.
Look at that sunshine. Look at that sunshine. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, we survived. We survived the first night in the van. It was actually comfy.
I slept so well. Like, it's just so good. But guys, we gotta get up because we have a lot to do and we've set ourselves 20 days to try and build this van while living in this van on the streets of the city.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Let's go! What do we do with this mattress?
Bunnings?
Bunnings!
Let's go to Bunnings. We're Bunnings' new favourite customer.
Because obviously we have very limited space in this van.
Do we?
We're gonna effectively live at Bunnings. Because unlike our first van build where we just like bought everything all up front, this time we can only buy literally what we're using then and there. And then 2 hours later we'll need to go in and buy the next phase and the next phase. So the first one is tools, because we don't have any, and insulation.
We're here in Bunnings. This is our new home, Keely, for the foreseeable future. Now to find a discreet parking spot where we can do everything.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be over here.
Okay guys, not gonna lie, feeling pretty overwhelmed on the way here about the mammoth task we have in front of us. So we've decided we're taking it one step at a time. And the first priority today is the floor. But before we do the floor, we need to get all this stuff off the floor. And there's a double mattress and everything we own in the world. It's just gonna be a tight squeeze in the front.
Ah! Guys, we have to live like this every day until we get this van converted. We have to put that mattress in the front every single morning. Oh, what are we doing?
I love you, got it. Go on.
I mean, we made a sweet job of this floor. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks
shiny. Stacey, it still feels quite surreal that we bought a van.
I know.
And we're about to kit it out in Australia. What are we doing?
It obviously feels very surreal, because why the hell am I wearing a fleece?
So just those 4 items.
Yo.
Hey, there's free wood here. This is crazy.
Shop done. Now we need food, because we're pretty hungry.
This is going to be the first trip of many to Bunnings, I think. This is our reality.
Oh my word, look at that sourdough olive loaf. Right, cut me a nice big fat slice.
There.
Yes, yes.
Just have to test the sauce, see how it works.
How are we going to cut open this avocado?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Not a saw, surely. Stanley knife?
Silicone gun?
Lunch is served.
Yummy! It's a good start, isn't it? We've done so much to deserve a break. Alright, so we're just about finished procrastinating. If you guys seen last week, we just pulled over at the side of a road and tried to give this a clean out when it was pitch black, so We did an alright job, but now we need to do an amazing job. So we're getting a deep clean on, a deep scrub. There's literally nothing more to do but start.
Yeah!
Guys, I thought we were finished procrastinating, but Keely's decided to try to set up a camera for the last 20 minutes.
Just trying to learn how to use it.
Let the van build commence.
Yeah!
Show me what you got.
Am I getting to saw? Okay. This could be a terrible mistake.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh no, I nearly cut myself. Oh, you mean the piece of wood?
Yeah.
Oh, Philly, this was a mistake. Why'd you let me do this?
A few minutes later.
Nope. Philly, I'm ruining your piece of wood. Philly, I'm ruining your piece of wood.
You've ruined my piece of wood.
6.5 hours later.
How do I make it go in that? How do I make it do that? Oh, I got it.
3 days later.
How long does it take Keely to cut the smallest piece of wood?
3 weeks later.
Nope.
Many months later.
Keely, we have 20 days to finish this van build. Not 20 days for you to finish cutting this one piece of wood.
Look, I'm getting momentum going.
2,000 years later.
Philly, I don't ever want to do this again. How is it wonky? I'm only going in one small line and it's wonky. I just need this to be over. I didn't enjoy that. I'm not a fan of that. I'll just do drawing the lines.
Okay, so we started quite late today, and our plan was to get the battens done in the insulation, and if we had time to do the floor. We'll see how it goes. Keely's way in the Bunnings to grab the insulation for the floor, so we're at least going to get that done. If we have to, we'll go in and buy the ply, and then just put it in the van and we can sleep on top of it. And that means in the morning we're ready to go. We can get up bright and early, get this floor done, start battening the sides, and get the walls ready to ply as well.
I touched the ground. Oh, I touched the ground. I got the whole way here without touching the ground. I just touched the ground. And lots of people offered to help me because I look ridiculous.
I think we're gonna live.
Okay. We're getting there, Philly, getting there, one step at a time. I'm just putting my stripping at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Coming together, eh?
Philly, we're building a van.
You okay?
Yeah, great. I'm really impressed with how we're going.
I'm pretty happy with our progress. We've got the vapor barrier on the floor down, all the battens done. I went and bought a couple of sheets of ply so I could just lay it down and we can put our mattress down and get our bed sorted. I think we're just going to try and stay in Bunnings tonight because I seen a couple of lorries that I've pulled in and they've just parked here, so fingers crossed we won't get any knocks. We have floor!
We do. So this is a temporary measure because we need to notch out around the engine bay here and we're going to need to notch out this step. But at least this means we can set our mattress on something hard and not worry about piercing our insulation. Muscles or what?
Or what?
Muscles McGee there.
Vanlife! Home sweet home, eh?
Good job on day one.
Yeah, we did it!
Day one done.
One day done.
Yeah.
So what's the plan tomorrow?
Finish the floor, insulate the sides, and think about the roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think about the roof.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
We'll see you in the morning.
Night, guys.
Good night. Good morning. We're alive. We didn't die in a Bunnings car park.
And we didn't get kicked out, guys.
No knocks.
So win-win.
Success. But, you know, stay at your own risk. Don't use us as ambassadors for wild camping in Bunnings car parks.
Turning the bedroom back into the workspace.
In today's episode of Couples Live in a Tiny Home, this couple have designed a super smart method of having a collapsible bed. You just have to roll it up. It's really easy.
Really convenient.
Really convenient, and then you just stuff it in here. 1 second, just a couple of little kinks.
Beautiful.
Simple as that. And all of a sudden your sleeping space becomes your workspace. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do the floor properly today. We're going to batten off the sides first so it gives it time for the adhesive to dry.
And no guys, we're not keeping
This is a roof.
ply with bungee as our roof.
Alright Kevin, come here.
Yeah?
I bestow upon you the gift. This is your very own pencil.
Yeah?
You can carve your name into it if you want.
Okay.
This is your knife. We only have one tape measure at the moment, so this is communal.
Okay.
But now you'll never have to ask anyone, where is the knife? Where is the pencil? There you go.
I'm a real
Tradie?
work person now, tradie, yeah. Yeah, we got some big goals today, guys, so
I see you've dressed for the occasion.
let's go. I know, guys, we brought rough work clothes. I've ended up doing stuff in my only pair of trainers, my good jeans and my favourite t-shirt. Well, second favourite t-shirt. I've already got grip fill all over myself, so after this build, we're definitely gonna need to go shopping.
The first cut of many. Let's slide her in.
Yeah, let's see if my measurements were correct. It's alright, isn't it?
This is fine because this gives access to be able to undo all these screws and take this panel out. We can put a little bit of ply maybe on top of that. We could keep that and just set it in on top.
Oh yeah, okay.
So now I'm going to measure up the plywood for the rest of the floor and notch it in around these wheel arches, and we'll be gravy.
Look at this masterpiece. Look at this tool. I mean, who needs fancy tools, guys?
Oh wow.
Maybe there's a reason people have expensive scribe tools.
What do you mean? This is perfect. Playing around with the jigsaw is so much fun. Especially when it's brand new. It just cuts like butter.
This is very hard to navigate, not gonna lie.
So Keely went to Bunnings to get paint for our tiny van. This is what she comes back with. How many coats is he planning on doing? Guys, we got sun cream. We gotta protect our skin.
Can you please rub that in?
Well, guys, you'd tell me if I had sun cream on my face and hadn't rubbed it in, right? Back to work.
But rub it in, you look ridiculous.
Alright, if you're wondering why we're putting this silver stuff around everywhere, it's to create a vapor barrier. Basically, when we're inside the van, there's a lot of moisture gets trapped, and the vapor barrier just stops that vapor from condensing on the side of the vans. Floor complete. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel a little bit lethargic. Just the heat is getting to us. We're making sure that we're drinking lots of water. We're gonna have some food. We still want to insulate this back wall, vapor barrier it, and put that piece of plywood that Keely's been painting up. I'm pretty sure we can do that.
Yeah, we can.
Cheers.
I am going to be vapor barring, insulating these wheel arches and this wall. We've decided to double insulate this wall based on the heat that is beaming in through the sun. We're like, we got to do everything we can to keep the heat out and keep the cool in. So let's get insulating. Guys, it's getting pretty dark. We're running by light.
This is our last cut of the day though. If this goes well, we whack it in the side of the van and we're done. Okay guys, it's pitch black outside. remeasured this like 6 million times. We just want to get it right, and we don't want to ruin this whole piece of plywood. So we still have the notch on the top corner, but we just thought we'd set it in and see if it works.
Billy! Oh my goodness! Guys, it worked!
I don't know if you can see this, but it worked.
Oh my goodness, look at that snug fit.
It only took us till now to get one cut right.
What you don't see is on the other side of this, there's a big, where's my finger, arch drawn over there in the complete wrong side, upside down.
At least we didn't cut it. We marked it out wrong, but we realised before we cut it.
Guys, this is what quadruple million checking does. Look, it's so tidy.
Yeah, it is. It's coming together.
Yeah.
Because this side wall is quite bowed, we're just gonna leave this up here overnight, and that'll bow the right way, and then we can screw it in while it's bowed. That makes sense, right? I don't know if things make sense anymore. Alright guys, we're gonna go to sleep. Go and get some food. I don't know in what order, but we're gonna do something. We'll catch you guys in the morning.
Love you guys.
Sleep tight.
Night.
Good morning guys. New day, new singlet. Blue skies. Oh hello, you're here too. Okay, so we actually have changed location. So I feel like today is going to be a little bit of a slower day. We've been hitting the ground hard pretty much every single day since we've got here, whether it's finding the van, getting the van, starting to convert the van. We've been going pretty hard. So there's only a few things on our list to do, and then we can go and have some fun climbing. So the main thing that we want to do today is batten out the roof and the remaining side wall so it's ready for the pine cladding to go on it. And also we want to mount the plywood that we painted yesterday to this side wall. Fingers crossed it all goes well.
We're back from the climbing gym. We need to move the mattress back into the back of the van, which means we need to take the braces off the walls. And we're both a bit nervous because when we put those screws in, you could hear the ply like cracking. So fingers crossed it holds.
You ready?
I'm not really ready, to be honest. I'm afraid. Do you think we definitely need to take this, or will the mattress fit in beside it?
So this one's coming out.
Oh gosh, I'm scared. I wasn't looking. Oh no, this is the one I'm scared about. No! Ah!
It's gonna be done.
It's held.
For now.
That actually scared me so much.
You're scared?
Yeah. I'm scared that whole wall was just going to ping off.
Well, it's better it pings off now than when we're in the middle of the Outback. So we put a ton of screws in it. I just didn't want to put a few screws in and then for the screws just to be like pulled through the ply. So that seems to have held it in okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bunnings.
Good morning, guys.
Another night survived in Bunnings car park.
Yeah. Ow.
You gotta be careful where you're pointing at things. That goes off. Everybody in Bunnings.
We have so much to do today. Today we want to get this roof done. We want to get this insulated. We need to get battens up. We need to do a lot of stuff.
And we're up super early. The sun has just came up.
No, we're not.
It's 9:43.
I mean, that's a sign of a good sleep. Yeah?
Right.
Right, we better get up.
Okay guys, so the van has got exceptionally messy. With living and building at the same time, it's kind of getting a little bit chaos.
Yeah, as we're living and working out of the van, our bags have just gotten emptied and stuff doesn't actually go back in the bags, so it just ends up going everywhere.
Yeah.
So we're trying to be discreet, as discreet as we can be. So let's tidy.
Yes.
Okay, I definitely didn't need that much.
Okay guys, we're getting ahead of the sun today for the first time.
Oh my word, SPF 50 is thick. It doesn't rub in.
No.
We're so white. Protected. Yeah.
Back to work. Alright, so on our agenda today is battening out the roof and insulating it. And then if the batten's dry and everything seems sturdy, we can start and get the cladding on.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. So this ply was super expensive, so instead of going for plywood on this side, I think we're going to clad and continue the cladding down this side. I think it'll be a cool feature.
It'll look cute.
I think it'll look cute. Alright team, I think we're pretty much there on the batten and the roof. So, flies. Now we need to go in and get the pine cladding, but before that, someone's getting a little bit hangry.
I'm more than a little bit hungry. I'm like really hungry. I'm like, why you turn the camera on? I need to eat right now.
Let's get some food.
Oh my word, look how disgustingly dirty my hands are.
Alright guys, lunch has been had.
Yeah.
We're going to go back into Bunnings, get some cladding.
Yes, and also I need to wash my hands, guys, so I apologise for how absolutely disgustingly filthy we're going to be. But it'll be worth it in the end.
This is only our second time going into Bunnings. I think we'll be doing really well.
Yeah, yesterday was like 8.
Oh yeah, second time today. Okay, it took us 20 minutes, but we've finally chosen our stain.
Yeah, guys, we were debating, do we whitewash, do we go clear, do we go dark? Dark seems ballsy. Turns out we got big balls because we're going dark.
Oh dear, Keely's got the biggest balls. Like, we're living in a car park. You don't have to look like you live in a car park.
Okay guys, you missed it, but we just spent half an hour choosing our pine cladding in there. We've got the most primo, interesting, beautiful looking pieces ever, but I'm aware that staining is going to be quite stressful, so I'm insistent that we get a coffee first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, honestly, never gets old. Look at the state of this. Here's our beautiful cladding. Wonderful. Look at this green, man. Look at this green, man.
Ah, you poked me right in the eyeball, like hard in the eyeball.
Sorry.
Give me a bloody cappuccino. Ah.
The woman brings the goods.
The goods have been brought.
Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, we live in a car park. We got to take our comforts where we can. So, we're just gonna enjoy coffees, you know? Stir or shake. You just shake it really hard above your head.
No, let's go slower. Ah, that'll do. I'm nervous, guys. This was my decision. Billy said that I got to choose, and I chose walnut.
You are a walnut.
That sounds dark. I'm scared. It's too late. I've opened it now. Can't return it. Oh my word, it's dark.
It is very dark.
I'm excited.
That is very dark.
Should I do it on like a little tester piece that's not our clad? Okay, but like look at that. That spreads out so nice. That spreads out so nice. That spreads out so nice.
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to convince yourself here.
No, but look, it spreads out so nice. Billy, it's lovely. I approve. I'm ready. I'm going for it.
You ready? What do you reckon, guys? Was this a mistake? An expensive mistake, Keely?
I'm so glad we didn't stay pale.
Alright guys, the sun is going down on another day. We haven't got as far as we'd hoped today, but I don't think we realised how long it actually takes to treat and sand down the pine cladding, because we didn't do that to Martha, and Keely is a champion. She's been working so hard. My head's been up my ass today.
And guys, first time, whatever we are, 4, 5, a million days in, somebody actually came up and said, why are you doing this in the car park?
Good question.
And then he heard my accent. He's like, so you live in the van? I was like, oh, he literally thinks we're an Irish gypsy.
Do you prefer the dark stain?
No denying that there is a concern that a dark stain on a small van might close it in. It's definitely very dark. And Philly came over and went, it's very orange. I just want to put it up right now. Looks so good.
Looks pretty cool though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I like the contrast to the white and the
me too.
roof. It's really lovely. So the sun is going down and we need these boards to dry before we can put them back in the van. Our roof is the only thing that's catching the sun right now, so we're going to stick them up there.
Ready?
Yeah, we drive off and then just all fall off the back. Guys, this gal will not stop. She has completely outdone herself today. Honestly, I clocked out about 45 minutes ago. But you know, she's still working.
Sooner I start, sooner I finish.
That's the motto. And for anybody who's wondering, don't worry, we don't leave this place a mess every night. We completely pack everything in the van and we sweep up all our wood shavings, all our offcuts, everything. all the mess that we have made during the day is all swept up. So this place looks spotless. It's looking a bit more civilized in here too.
Screw you, varnish bone.
Are you finished?
Every piece of cladding has had 2 coats and sanded twice, and it makes me really grateful that in Martha we just threw the pine up and didn't give a shit, because this was a bitch.
It's also about 7 p.m. here, so it's going to get dark pretty fast. And this is going to be the first night where we're actually packed up before it's pitch black.
Okay guys, we've made good progress, but you're going to have to come back next week to see the cladding in situ. Let us know in the comments, so what do you think? Dark, good? Would you have went natural or white? Because Instagram is up in arms. They do not agree with our decision. But for now, we're going to chill, and we'll hopefully see you guys next week. We appreciate you for joining us on this. This is going to be a long road. See you next week.